So I've been seeing a lot of advertisements for manufactured housing lately from the manufacturers themselves and from dealers mostly. They're advertising prices that are really good prices. They're 99,000, maybe down to 25,000 I've seen. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because as I'm reading through the comments on these, mostly videos, but sometimes I see like picture posts and stuff on Facebook. And I'm reading through the comments and I'm seeing a lot of people that seem to be under the impression that that is the all-in cost. And I just want to say that it's not. Now, I'm not really here to tell you what your all-in cost would be because it does depend on your location, your land size and price that you get the land for, utilities, what type of foundation that you want. All that kind of stuff can play a factor in your all-in cost, and as well as transport and setup can cost different in different areas. But that being said, the price that's being advertised, say it's $99,000, that is just the invoice price. That is not including bringing the home from the factory to the land. That does not include marrying the sections together, whether it's a multi-section or if it's a single section, you're not really putting anything together. So you save cost there, but in a multi-section situation, you have to marry the sections together. That costs a lot of money. The foundation, putting it on a foundation can cost a lot of money, and that also varies between if you want a slab, crawl space, basement, whatever you want. It can cost very, very different amounts just to put the house on that foundation, not including the cost of the actual foundation being built. So all-in costs vary widely throughout the nation, but really when you're seeing that advertisement, I just want people to understand that that's not your all-in cost. They're advertising that way because that's what they get. So when it's advertised for $99,000, that's what the manufacturer or the dealer gets. They may help coordinate if they offer that. They may help coordinate your transport, your setup, things like that. But they don't ever really see that money. It's not done by them. They just build the house and sell the house. So that's why they're advertised like that. It's not like I'm saying they're predatory or they're being fictitious. They're not. It's just that the prices that they're putting out there aren't the whole story, and it's not their fault. But I just want people to understand that, because when they look at a home that's already set up, even if it's in a community, if it's already set up and they're looking at the price and they're saying, well, I just saw an advertisement for a similar home for way less. Well, it's because the community's charging for the home, the transport, the setup, all kinds of stuff, even lot prep. Sometimes they try to charge for lot prep if it's not an already prepped site and they have to actually put in the poured piers and run the utilities and things like that. So it costs a lot of money to do that, and no matter where you are, it costs a lot of money, but it does vary greatly depending on where you are.